training regime. Why? Do
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
Must you interrupt? I've research to conduct.
I must earn the people's faith.
I'm still waiting on that report.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters? Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get out, we could be shut down.
Yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping. We've work to be getting on with.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phaesus insists we shall Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an orisons. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No. Never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phaesus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! You've not heard of them. They are formed of crystallized drops of dragon blood, and each fragment contains a portion of the beast's soul. It is a requisite component of the godsway, which is formed when the souls of Arisen and Dragon are combined. Naturally, such crystals can only be obtained through the slaying of drakes and their ilk. Yet I am doubtful that Lord Phaesus would lend me his forces when the ritual is so close. We've few enough hands as 'tis. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you're offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phaesus is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving two of my problems, then.
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins. I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend, but a monster as real as any other. Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's foe was a Medusa. The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir, seeing as you've witnessed a genuine article.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers.
To think that the Medusa was more than a creature out of legend. What I wouldn't give to catch even a glimpse of one.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam. What is your business here?
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
I dread to think I've wasted a second of my day.
I've seen better days. I have a dozen matters to see to today.
Not much has changed since I was a girl.
Well met.
Oh, what does this say?
Interested in my wares?
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first.
Many thanks.
Quite the sum of gold we just spent. 'Tis clear the Arisen is no miser.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. Always a pleasure. Go on, have a look. Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. Many thanks.
This may require a delicate
Must be pretty kind.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but the Mystic Spearhand vocation is by no means simple. And yet you make it look easy, Master. How do you do it? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
You must not let my trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every battle.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Curative or trick. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Understood. Execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
Oh yeah! Meat!
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Right, you are.
You'll not live to regret this. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired of our labors. Your precision gives you credit.
That was...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Meat! Traveling beyond the rim, I came upon a cave whose secrets you had yet to discover.
That's kind of you. Here you are. I wanted to show my appreciation.
hope you weren't expecting mercy.
What's more, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Hippolytus' defenses are stalwart indeed. Approach with due caution.
We must remain vigilant.
Resist, Arisen. Do not falter.
You must remain calm, else all will be lost. Where there's a way in, there's a way out. I knew we'd put that cave behind us.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Right you are.
One of us has been poisoned.
I must summon aid. Or it is too late.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Battle is best avoided.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Tis a hobgoblin.
We ought to employ lightning against this foe.
Feast your eyes on this.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
How are we meant to attack it without activating One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. It's a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Huzzah! What are you up to? Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
'Tis clear to me that my fate is to aid you. Ah, but which dragon do you seek? The dragon that stole your heart shall appear before you when the time is come. If instead you seek the so-called lesser dragon, you would do well to pay a visit to Dragon's Breath Tower. When you find your quarry, mayhap this time you will bring it low. If 'tis yet another dragon you seek, then perhaps you ought to search for it yourself. Your feet will guide you no less ably than any revelation on my part.
Equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.